The Broadway Bridge is such a well-known landmark that the state of Missouri recently renamed it the Buck O'Neil Bridge in honor of a local sports hero. Then, the state discovered that the bridge was falling apart and there was no money to replace it. Right away, Kansas City leaders knew this was bad news.
Cutting off one of those bridges would be devastating to this city.
Almost 45,000 vehicles drive across the bridge every day, but it's more than 60 years old. It's a vital connection to both the downtown and international airports, and it also connects downtown Kansas City to fast-growing neighborhoods and nearby cities north of the river.
The Buck O'Neil Bridge is not a city asset as much as it's a regional asset because it serves not only Kansas City, but it serves multiple jurisdictions and other communities around.
But the state said it could only afford to repair the bridge. It would be a temporary fix, not a permanent replacement. And the work would include closing the bridge for 2 years.
To have it shut down for 2 years would be an economic and physical calamity.
We felt like we probably just needed to go ahead and replace it.
Replacing it with something bigger, wider, better with bike pedestrian crossing would be much preferable, and it wouldn't be shut down for 2 years.
Here's the math. The original state plan was a repair job costing $50 million. A new bridge would cost $200 million. So the city negotiated with the state, which then increased its commitment to $100 million if the city could come up with the other half. Kansas City did exactly that, generating the local match in 2 ways. First, we talked to 8 cities and counties whose residents also depend upon the bridge daily. They agreed to a regional solution which commits 2 cycles of federal surface transportation program funding to the bridge. That will generate $40 million. Kansas City voters approved the other $60 million on April 3, 2018, when they renewed a capital improvement sales tax that includes bridge funding. A new bridge can be built alongside the old one while the old one stays open, and that will prevent an economic slowdown that could be caused if the bridge were to close for repairs. Planning for a new bridge is already underway as part of the Beyond the Loop planning process. This includes gathering community feedback on possible designs. Now that this coalition of cities has pledged regional sacrifice and support, it's time for Congress to allocate a federal share.
We've done our part. Now we need the federal government to step up and do its part.
Allocating a large match of federal funds will send a strong message to metro areas nationwide that working together to create cooperative solutions is good governance that will be rewarded.